Have you ever wondered what to gift someone who just lives for the trails, who lives for hiking, like me? From high-tech gadgets to essential gear, I have curated the ultimate list of gifts for your hiker friend, your hiker loved one, that will elevate their hiking experience. Let's dive into gifts that are sure to be a hit. Let's go. Welcome back, hiking enthusiasts. You're here because you love hiking, aren't you? Today's episode is all about the gift of giving. Is that a thing? Is that what you say? I think that's what you say. But it's about gifting. It's about hiking gifts. You may be looking at Christmas presents. You may be looking at a birthday present. Now, I've got lots of kids and I've got birthdays every other week, it seems. But anyway, you want to buy a hiking gift. But you don't just want any gift. You want a gift that a hiker would open and they would just love to unwrap. Now, I have put all these items through their paces, bar one. There's one that I don't own, but I own all the rest. But I have used that other one that I don't own. But I love all these items. There's items I've used, and I wouldn't recommend them if I didn't think they were a good gift. I think that makes sense. So stick around. We're going to get into it and have a look. And don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Also, sign up to the newsletter. A lot of people signing up to the newsletter. It goes out once a month, just with my things that have been catching my eye. It might be hiking. It might be some gear I've seen. It might be an interesting article I've read. Sign up to that. But let's not muck around. Let's get straight into the gift guide for hiking. Let's have a look. Right. First item on the gift list for your hiking friend, your hiking family, that person you've got to buy for Secret Santa or whatever you're doing. You're just part of some gift group and you've got to get someone a little gift. This is a good one. It's cheap, it's lightweight, and it's just, most hikers would love this, I think. It is a plasma lighter. Now, I just found the plasma lighter a couple of years ago on Amazon. It is windproof. It is USB rechargeable, just there. There's a little charging port. It's windproof, like I said, 21 grams, featherweight, good backup fire option. You can take a flint as well. I like this because I take a battery with me everywhere. I can charge this if it runs flat, but I take it fully charged anyway. That's a good gift for the tech-savvy hiker who likes the reliable flammability of this lighter in any condition. You know what I mean? Like, look at this thing. It's pretty cool. Plasma lighter, and that's pretty cool. So first gift on the list, very cheap. I'll leave a link below to all this stuff. And just a quick note about the links. As an Amazon affiliate, that's very official sounding, isn't it? Well, I get a small commission if you buy stuff off those links, so you just need to be aware of that. But it helps out the channel, helps us grow, helps us pay for all this crazy production equipment that I've got here in my studio. But anyway, that was a plasma lighter. Moving straight on to the next item. Okay, and this item is something that I have talked about before, and it is the Aisizon Lapel mic. Very cheap item on Amazon. I recommend it to my friends, and it is an awesome little piece of kit. I now carry this around with me pretty much everywhere I go in my little bag that I carry around my stuff in because I walk everywhere. But it's this little thing. So it just clips on like this. It is a great little mic. And now if I switch over to my phone, where I've got the other little bit plugged in here, plugs into iPhone, plugs into Android, all that. If I go to that and hit record, now I am talking through the Aisizon. It's just a no-name brand microphone. It sounds good. I think you'll agree. I can walk over here and I could whisper a little bit if I wanted. I could just roll over in my chair over here and whisper, and you could probably still hear me. And it's a good microphone just to have. Get better audio when you're recording video, when you're hiking. I recommend it to my mates to get it, and it is a good little present. Very cheap on Amazon. I'll leave a link below. And a good option, comes in a twin pack. I'll leave the link for that as well, where you get two mics and one input, and you can record with two people talking. So good little option. And it's the perfect little item for the hiker who loves to document their adventures. And while it's probably not the most durable microphone, it's very cheap. So if something happened to it, it wouldn't be the end of the world for you. But I've had this for 6 months, been using it everywhere. I've even dropped it and broken it a couple of times and it just clipped back together. It was very simple. And that is the Aisizon microphone. Now next up, it isn't an item I have myself, but I have used it quite a bit. A few of my friends have it and I love it. I actually think I might gift myself one for Christmas because it looks awesome. It is the Aeropress Go coffee maker. Now this is like a pump, pressure filtration coffee system. You've got the classic Aeropress. Most people have probably seen that. It was actually invented by the guy who invented the Aerobie. If you can remember that from the 80s in your childhood, you're doing well. But the Aerobies, they're still around actually. Aerobies, the same guy invented Aeropress, and it makes a really nice coffee, great coffee. It's compact, it's lightweight, it's awesome for travel. And I'm going to get myself one. I'm going to go right now and just order one actually. I'm going to go to find out an Aeropress Go. Now, I like the Aeropress Go because it has a little cup included with it, and it's just a little bit smaller by the looks of it. It's lightweight and it's a cool looking little thing. You could go for the Aeropress Original, but I'm looking here on Amazon at the moment. It's around $59 for the Aeropress Go. That's not bad. Pretty good. Pretty good. So yeah, while I haven't tried that item, that's pretty much the only item on the list. I think that I haven't, well, I have tried it, but I don't own. But like I said, I'm going to buy myself one for Christmas. Leave that under the Christmas tree from Santa Claus. Kids will love that. So that is the Aeropress Go. Have a look at it. You might have tried one. Aeropress. Very nice coffee I've had from them up on the mountain. So I'll be getting myself one of those. And that might make you pretty popular if you get one of your loved ones a bit of an Aeropress, you know, for Christmas or for their birthday or for whatever occasion's coming up. Maybe you just want to be a nice guy and you want to go and get them a nice gift. Aeropress Go. Check it out. I'll report back once I've got one. Next item is something that I have started to take quite a bit on hikes and that I've been using a lot, and that is this thing. It is called the Hydrapak Flux drink bottle. Very cool little thing. It's a flexible drink bottle, so it's like a soft plastic, and it just crushes right down in your pack like that, so it doesn't take up any room. This thing is very light, 80 grams one weighs in it. It's 1 litre, and it is great for when I want to mix up electrolytes. While I'm on the track, I do take electrolytes now, but it just folds down to nothing. It's really good. And then it just opens up. You fill it with water, put the cap on, and then it just seals up and it sits in my pack. I do, like I've said before, I take a big bladder on every walk. That's what I drink from while I'm hiking, all that stuff. But as I leave camp now, I do tend to fill up this with electrolytes and just have that when I'm stopping for a break and stuff, so I can get some electrolytes into me. And the reason I like it is just it packs down to nothing. It's very light and it's a good drink bottle option. I know you can just use a refillable drink bottle that you buy from a shop or whatever, but this is a good option and I like it, and I think it would make a very nice present. If someone gave me that, I'd be pretty happy. Yeah, so put that on the list. Now the next item is just a premium version of something I spoke about earlier. It is a more premium version of the little microphone. It is the DJI Microphone. It is probably one of the best mics going now. It attaches to your phone, it attaches to your big digital cameras, it attaches to pretty much everything, and that is this thing. That is the DJI mic. These guys, you probably know them for making drones, but they also make microphones, and this one's been out about a year or so, maybe a year and a half, and it's a DJI mic. It comes with a little charging pack. I probably wouldn't take that hiking, that thing to chat. Oh, maybe I would if I was getting really serious, but it's got 2 mics. It's got the slots in there for the mics. It's got some different attachments for the type of camera you're attaching it to. So for example, if I've got it attached to my phone just here now, you can see this bit here is attached. That plugs into the phone. I've got the mic. And then if I start recording and switch to this one, then I've got my little lapel mic here. It's got this little magnet, which I can plug that on there if I wanted to. I use this quite often when I'm making videos. And I can walk back, have a little whisper and turn around, away from the phone, turn back, and now you can probably still hear me. And yep, that is a really high level mic. You could use that for everything. That would do as your only microphone for filming. It would be fine, but it is quite expensive. But I love this thing. It is awesome. Like I said, I still use the Aisizon one, whatever it's called. I still take that around with me, and that is just my sort of daily drive one. This is my serious one that I use for a lot of my stuff where I film outside if I'm making YouTube videos basically. Whereas that other one I use just for filming stuff with the family and with the kids, where audio on the go is important, where I don't want to carry this around. So, but this is an awesome mic. If you've got someone who's dead serious about their filming and their documenting, then highly recommend that one. There are a few other options out there like the Rode ones, which I haven't used. They're meant to be good as well, but this is one I chose, and this is the one I like. And I like the fact this just all goes in this little case like that, and away you go. It even has a little carry bag, and that goes there as well. That's microphones. If you want to get someone a present, not a bad option. Now, next up is an item that we take on every hike. It's a beanie. And a beanie is the hiker's best friend on those cold days. I'm always wearing one when I'm out on the track. I've got the beanie on all the time. So if you want to get your loved one a nice beanie gift, then this thing, the Smartwool cuffed beanie, I think is the way to go. And it only weighs 58 grams. You just pack it, you put it away without a second thought, and it is quite warm, it feels quite thick, and it rolls up, and it is a great beanie. I've had this for a few years, and I love it. It comes on every single hike. I do sometimes take a second beanie just in case, like to be prepared. But this, the Smartwool beanie, it is my choice by a long shot. They did go offline for a while. You couldn't find them anywhere, but now they're everywhere. I'll leave links below for all this stuff. And this one comes in a few different colour schemes now, I believe. Comes in the black, like I've got. If you like the black or the charcoal, that's a good option. It also comes in what is that? Charcoal and black. Actually, that's two different colours, charcoal or black. And I have seen it on other sites for all sorts of different colours as well. But I'll leave links below to all that. The Smartwool beanie, very nice gift, very affordable, and it's going to last for years. So whenever you're wearing it, they'll just think of you. I remember that time that person got me that beanie. That was nice, wasn't it? When they're out in the cold on the track, they're going to remember you. So maybe that's a good gift. Next up, it's something that maybe the person you're buying for already has. Maybe they don't. Maybe they need a new one. But it is the good old classic Swiss Army knife, pocket knife. Now, there's a couple of different options here. The one that I love to have, and I would take it probably on a longer walk where I may need more stuff. I always ensure that my pocket knife has a pair of scissors for when I'm hiking, so I can cut bandage, can cut string, that sort of thing. I also like to just have a screwdriver in my day-to-day pocket knife. And of course, you've got a knife, you've got other bits and pieces on there. You can even get ones with pliers and stuff. I don't go too crazy. Pocket knife, good present, fairly cheap. These little ones, that's generally what I take on all walks now, unless I'm going on a massive one. But this does the trick. It's got a knife, it's got a little screwdriver, like a flathead screwdriver. It's got the most important part for me is the little pair of scissors that when I'm out the track, I can just use them, and that is very handy for when I need to cut stuff. And that will come in my first aid kit on most walks. Very cheap gift. People will love that, and they probably don't have this, I'm guessing. But it's a great little gift, one I recommend, and if you're really at a loose end, you don't know what to get them, you can't go wrong with this really. Even if they've got one, the second one's pretty handy. I've got two of them, and I keep one in the car, and I keep one in my hiking gear, and hell, I could even put one of these with me somewhere else, I don't know, in another car or in my pocket as a pocket knife. Don't know. Anyway, pocket knife is a good gift if you're at a loose end and you don't know what to get. If you don't know what to get your dad, good pocket knife option. Even if my kids got me another pocket knife, I'd go, oh, thanks guys, that's good. I need another pocket knife. Anyway, that is pocket knives. Next up, now it's something I always prattle on about again, but it's the Bindi head torch. Bindi, it's a Bindi, and I love this. I love this head torch. It's been going strong for a long time. I'll keep telling you about it because it's such a good head torch, and I think at the very cheap price that you can get it at, this rechargeable Bindi head torch is great value for money. It's a mere 35 grams, this thing. That is light. That is light for a head torch. I used to carry this thing around with 4 big batteries in the back, and it had a big lamp. It was ridiculous. And these days, for me to be able to take that, I'd be stoked if someone gave that to me as a gift. So I think it's a really top present idea. Birthday, Christmas, what else are there? Present things. Valentine's Day, beautiful, you know. Can't go wrong. And it's rechargeable. So if for some reason it ran out of battery while you're out the track, mine never has, you can recharge it if you want to. Now, moving on to the other head torch options. If you've got kids, then I know my young kids, I got them each a head torch for Christmas a few years ago, for their birthday and for Christmas. Between them, we got the Tikkid, I think that's still called that, and the Tikkina. Both, they've flattened the batteries on me again, but they're great little kids head torches. This one even screws up so the kids can't get the batteries out, so that is screwed in with a screwdriver, and they're an awesome little head torch if you're looking for gifts for kids as well. Yep, so you've got the Tikkid, and that one is actually called the Tikkina. Now, that says Tikka on there, but they are a great kids gift option. If you've got kids who like to go spotlighting and stuff outside when you're away camping and stuff, good option. I recommend that as a kid's gift because they went down very well. The kids still use them all the time, and I recommend that for a kid's present. Now, the next item, look, it's a bit probably extravagant. It's one of those special gifts that you're going to get your loved ones, probably your wife or your husband. You're going to get them this, you know, just because you think they're extra special, they're in need of it. and you just think, why not? So it's another thing that I go on about a lot, but it is the Fenix, Garmin Fenix watch. Well, basically any Garmin watch, really. If you didn't want to spend the sort of coin that this may cost you. I saw a Garmin Epix the other day that a friend had. Great watch. Even the Garmin Forerunners and stuff, which is what I started out with. All good watches. If you want to buy your loved one a watch for Christmas, for a birthday, whatever, then I highly recommend the Garmin Fenix. But you really can't go wrong with any of the Garmin watches. They are all good. They all have very similar functionalities. This one's better for navigation, that sort of thing, which I have talked about before. But yeah, that if you're looking for something special for that person that loves to go hiking or running or just been outdoors, bike riding, anything, golf. I wouldn't buy a Fenix for golf, but I use it for golf, but I wouldn't buy it just for golf. If they're doing a lot of hiking, you can't go wrong there either. Maybe they're a Sunto guy, maybe they're a Coros person, one of these new breed of people wearing the Coros watches, which I like the look of. But yeah, that's a good option too, if you want to go a bit extravagant. And that is the Garmin Fenix 7X Sapphire Solar. To the mouthful, isn't it? Now, maybe you just don't want to go that extravagant option. Maybe you've still got a tech-reliant hiker who likes their tech, but they need a new battery. That's it, charging battery bank. Now, I reviewed the Charmast on another video once before, but it is 386 grams and 23,000 milliamp hours of raw charging power. And it is a great thing. It gives you the percentage left in there. And I got a good 8 days out of this, charging my phone every day. I charged my watch a couple of times. I charged my Garmin InReach, and it didn't miss a beat. It's a great little battery. I'm a big fan of the Anker batteries too. I've got plenty of batteries, batteries everywhere. But that is my current go-to battery. It comes with me most days. If I'm out and about, I'll just have it in my bag if I need it. And it's a good present. My wife now uses it all the time as well. Might get her that for Christmas. That'd be a nice Christmas gift, wouldn't it, darling? That'd be a nice little battery bank to say I love you. Maybe not. Anyway, Charmast Battery Bank, you can't go wrong, and it's a good Christmas gift idea. It's a good birthday gift idea. It's just a good, any old reason gift idea. Get someone a battery bank. Nice. Next up, something simple. You've got a hiker who's just got everything, and said, what can I get this person? I don't know what to get them. Why don't you just get them a Drysack? I love Drysacks. I've got heaps of them. You can't have too many Drysacks. And for some reason, whenever I go hiking on a big 8-9 day trip, I find myself going to buy, I need one more Drysack for something. But they're good. That's a Cedar Summit one. That's an Osprey one. They all very similar. I like the Ultrasil ones now because it's just a bit lighter, and you can't go wrong. When I'm traveling now, I put like clothing in these, so I'm in compartmentalized in my packing situation. So you can't go wrong with a good stuff sack. It's a simple, effective solution for peace of mind while you're on the trail. When you want to keep your stuff dry, you put it in the stuff sack, you pop it all in there. So we've got that, and yeah, look at that, stuff sacks. You can't go wrong. Well, if you want to go crazy, you get them a pack liner, but stuff sack. Nice, simple present. Next up, something that I used pretty much every day, be it on this device or on my phone, and that is the Kindle Paperwhite. This thing, I love my Kindle. I've got all my books on there. If I see a book I want to read, I'll buy it on the Kindle store and I will read it on here. And it's always sitting beside the bed. It's always in my backpack, and I even bought this little cover for it. So it would be the perfect present for the hiker who never leaves their love of books behind. It is an awesome thing. Now, while I don't tend to take this hiking as much with me now, so I'm trying to save on weight a bit, I will use the app on my phone. But the beauty with that, when I'm reading it on my phone, it picks up from where I left off in the Kindle. But I have been known to take it hiking. If I'm going on a 1 or 2 nighter and I'm going to have plenty of time to read, I will take it. But it is an awesome gift. You can't go wrong with that. My first one was gifted to me by my wife, I think, years ago, and then I broke the screen, got another one. Love it. Love the Kindle, and I highly recommend it if you've got a person who's a bookworm. It's waterproof. That is waterproof. It's glare-free. Its battery life is absolutely insane on these things, and it is a great option if you've got someone who loves books and you don't know what to buy them. You're sick of buying them books, you don't know what book to buy. Buy the book where they can store their books. Good option. And if you've never used one before, it really doesn't take much getting used to. Thought of getting my dad one. Don't know how that'd go. maybe. All right. Anyway, let's move on. Now, next up's what some people may consider boring gifts. I don't at all. I think they're awesome, and that is my Silverlight Socks. Now, these things, they're engineered for comfort, and they're infused with silver to prevent odor and, bacterial stuff happening around your feet. I love them. Discovered them, I think, earlier in the last year, and I've been wearing them a lot. Love these socks. They're great for multi-day walks because of that silver factor. They're very comfortable, very nice to wear, and they would be a good gift if you're looking for something for someone. Buy them a couple of pairs. Go to the link down below. Get them 2 pairs. I think they come in a 3-pack. 3-pack's the way to go. And yeah, great socks. They'll last me for a long time. I've been wearing them all through winter. I wore them every day. They're just comfortable to wear around town. They're good and a very nice option. Now, if you've got someone who's a runner who is walking around in shorts in summer all the time, just around town, then another option is to go for these socks, which I've just grown to love in the last couple of years, which I use for running and just when I'm walking around town in my sneakers. The Steigen, is that how you say it? I have to ask my German friends. Steigen, I don't know. But that is the ankle sock they make. I've got a few pairs. Got any more here? Yeah. I like the colours too. The colours are awesome. They're about $20 Australian dollars a pair. I think that's pretty reasonable. They've got the green ones. Look at these little kangaroo on the side of them. Got these. We've got the purple ones. They've got half length. They've got 3/4 length. And they're just a good running sock. Very comfortable, very thin, bit of lycra in there. And they're a good option as well. If you didn't want to go down the Silverlight path, you just weren't sure about buying someone hiking socks. These are just a good option for anyone, really. I just sort of throw them in there because I wear them every day at the moment because it's quite hot here. But good gift, socks. Don't underestimate socks. It is a good gift. Moving right along, something I discovered this year. It is a new toy of mine and I've taken it on a couple of trips, but it is the Flextail Pump. I have talked about this one again before. That one actually has a little silicone cover on it that I bought. When I bought it, I bought the add-on, the silicone cover, but that is the pump there. This one has the pump and the light. So I can use that now as my in-tent lantern as well. Hangs up in my tent and I use that as well. Now I don't take a lantern, I just take this and it's my pump for my sleeping pad. It is my light in the tent and really happy with the Flextail. I'll be using that. It comes with a bunch of attachments here somewhere in there. Comes with a bunch of attachments. I just take the one that I need for my sleeping pad. Good option, the old Flextail Pump. That will be coming with me on most trips. A good option if you're looking for a present for someone and they don't have a pump, maybe get them one. They might like it. They might say, oh, thanks very much. Thank you. And that is the Flextail Pump. Now, the next item, it's a bit of a random one, but if you're in North America or somewhere, you'll probably find it particularly handy, but it is handy here in Tasmania, especially in the winter time. Well, you wouldn't really use them in summer. You could sometimes when it gets wet and cold and snowy, but it's these things. It's the Hillsound trail crampons, which I have had for quite a few years. They're a great thing that slips on over your boots and prevents slipping. They've got spikes on there and they are awesome. Like I wear them around up in the mountain where we go up to our mountain lodge and where it's icy and cold. And you put these on, you're not slipping anywhere these on. Put them on over your shoes, over your boots, and they are very good. Built with a rubber, like a rubberized stretchy material that goes over your boots. Very durable. And I've been super happy with these ever since I bought them. And if you have got someone here in Australia, in Tasmania even, if you're one of my friends' wives watching this, I recommend that for a Christmas present for your loved ones, for their next birthday. They'd be pretty stoked with that, I reckon. You know who I'm talking about. And they come in that little bag. I will just chuck them in the car. When I'm going on a winter hiking trip, while I might not take them on the trip, I'll chuck them in the car so I've got them there as an option. But often they will come out and I'll wear them and everyone will be slipping around up on the mountain and I'll be cruising around these things. They're awesome. Love them. And that is a very good Christmas idea. And then I'm just going to do one more sort of combined item that you could get someone if you're just really at a loose end. All this stuff that I've just gone through, you're thinking, what? That's crap. Like, I don't like any of that stuff. No one's going to use that. Maybe this will help. Maybe you've got someone who's going hiking a lot. They're doing overnight trips. They're rehydrating their meals and they're buying those bags, you know, the dehydrated bags. I discovered this thing this year, the Hyperlite Repack, that thing. And I now repackage my meals into Snap-Lock bags. I sit them in here, fill the Snap-Lock bag with water with the meal in there. It rehydrates in there. It saves on a huge amount of space in my pack because I haven't got these big packets. And it lightens my pack too. and very easy to rehydrate in here. Once it's ready, I unclip it, open it up, and then I use my long-handled spoon to eat out of there. Beautiful. And that is the other thing, you could get them combined with this, would be a long-handled spoon. At most hiking stores you can find these. You can find them online, a link will be below. But that is just our final little item. I thought that'd be good to throw in there because I really love this. I actually thought, I don't know what I'll think of that, but I used it for 8 days. Absolutely loved this thing. It was awesome. So that's it. There you go. That is our gift edition here on Mouser. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found something that you can buy for your loved one for their next birthday, for Christmas, for whatever. If you use the links below, like I said, there's an affiliate link. I may get a commission, I may not, but that will help the channel, so thank you. If you enjoyed the video, please like, please subscribe. Come back next time. We're going to be talking about something else, hiking related. We're going to be just talking about hiking. Maybe we'll just talk about what walk to do next or something. I don't know, but I'll see you on the next one. And like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Ho, ho, ho.